Welcome back, folks. This is lesson number 9 of how to automate your appointments. Aya, thank you so much for joining me along this journey, making it this far. Today, we're going to kick off integrations. We're going to talk about how Calendly can fit into any of the rest of the tools you might be using in your marketing. All right, so without further ado, let's just dive into this. And each of the rest of these sections from here on out are going to be relatively short, or so we hope, right? So integrations, an overview. Calendly has a lot of built-in integrations. A couple that I just want to call out for you to mess around with. The first one is your video integration. Make sure you got Zoom or Google Hangout if you plan on having those sorts of meetings set up with your Calendly account. Number 2, there's a Google Chrome extension. If you just go to the Chrome store, you can Google this, Google Chrome store, Calendly. There's a Google Chrome extension that you can install. And the benefit of that is it allows you to keep Calendly handy in your browser. And so if that's something that could help, I recommend it. It helped me in the beginning when I started using Calendly as well. Of course, Stripe, if you're trying to collect some transactional money, you want to get that integrated. There's a Facebook Pixel or Google Analytics integration, and then there's Zapier, okay? And the reason why I've got Zapier bolded here is because in lesson 10, we're going to go over the Zapier Sheets integration with Calendly, as well as the Zapier Active Campaign integration. Okay, so let's just jump in to the integrations overview. So go to calendly.com/integrations and log into your account, and you're going to see the screenshot that I showed you earlier. If I want to connect my Zoom account, for example, I will click on Zoom, and thankfully, Calendly is kind enough to provide the instructions here. Okay, so let me disconnect this just so that I can do it again. But the great thing is that for all of these, they're relatively straightforward. So it's like I clicked on the Zoom, and now it's like, this is, the features, the requirements. Click this button, connect Zoom. And now it's going to have me log into my Zoom account, which I'll go ahead and just do right now. And with that, we will have a connection between this Calendly account and my Zoom account. So that way, whenever I want to add a location like this is so nicely showing, I can just have Zoom plug in. So a couple other integrations while we're at it, just to kind of talk through why you'd even want them. The Facebook Pixel, if you're using Calendly as a way to deliver a service or even acquire customers and retain those customers, then a Facebook Pixel is so powerful to help you retarget. Definitely really only relevant if you're running Facebook ads though. Okay, so that's again a requirement here is you're running Facebook ads, and essentially all you're going to need to do is copy and paste your Facebook Pixel ID right here. All right, so moving on, a couple other integrations, similar to the Facebook one, there's Google Analytics. You don't need to be running ads to have a free analytics account. Just go to analytics.google.com to set that up. Now, I'll let you play around with the rest of this. The reason why I highlighted the other two is because the Zapier integration is just so powerful. And that Zapier integration is going to enable thousands more potential integrations through Zapier because that's what they do. And look at that, for non-technical users, just like myself and yourself, using these tools to just make our lives so much easier. So we have to hop into Zapier now and set up our Calendly account, which we're going to do in the next 2 lessons. So I will see you in lesson 10. Thank you so much, y'all.